All right, again, tonight we're taking some questions about family law, that's divorce, child custody. If you have any kind of problems with that in that area of the law, give us a call. Phone number is 877-622-1548. We were having some technical issues earlier, but I think that we have finally resolved them. We have attorney Christine McCullough helping us answer some of these questions. Good evening, Christine. How are you?
Good evening. I'm well. How are you?
Doing all right. Sorry for the technical issues there. We've got some callers on the line, so I want to go ahead and
Thank God she's I was going to have to make stuff up about.
Bill was going to make up answers.
I was just going to make stuff up, but thank you for being on.
Well, let's get to the phone lines. We've got Jermaine on the line from Mobile. Hey there, Jermaine. What's your question tonight?
My question is, I had a divorce, and I was given visitation rights by the judge every other weekend, and we was to meet at a meeting spot, and I was required to have car seats, and my ex-wife didn't have car seats. So she cussed the woman out and told her that she can't come back. So I couldn't see my children no more. She moved out of town, and I have no way to get in contact with her or nothing. What can I file in order to try to get visitation of me seeing my children again, because she's not allowed at the visitation place?
Wow.
So it sounds like there are two separate issues. There's some kind of violation of the terms of your visitation exchange order. And it also sounds like she's moved your children out of town without proper notice or consent. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, in Alabama, we have what's called the Alabama Parent-Child Relationship Protection Act, and that is written into every judgment of divorce. So if she did not give you notice by certified mail, she's most likely in violation of that, and you have a remedy with the court to file something. You need to know, of course, where she and the children are, and you're going to have to get her served. But you could probably have multiple instances of contempt from what you're saying. The problem is you're going to have to deal with it in the civil court to get any kind of action.
Right.
Yeah, and what are the odds that he could get custody of the children given the violations with their agreement? How likely is that?
Well, that is a ground to ask for custody. If somebody relocates the children out of state or more than 60 miles away without following the very specific terms of our law. So it's hard to say in the end, but yes, you would want to look at the potential of getting custody while you are dealing with the situation.
And I will say this, Andrea, again, I'm not a domestic attorney. I do not do this type of work, but this is just an example, just what she said. This is an example that when you're going through something like this, and when it's such a big deal, and you know the visitation of your kids is a huge deal. And so when you're going through something like this is when you need to hire someone who specializes, just like our guest tonight, someone that specializes in this. You don't want, any Tom, Dick, or Harry to represent you in a case like this where everything is on the line. You need to have someone who is an absolute expert. People always ask me, well, how much is this going to cost or that going to cost, with divorces or bankruptcy? And honestly, I don't know, because I don't do that type of work. But you need to contact a lawyer that does this type of work, try to work something out, because at the end of the day, it's going to be worth it.